Good afternoon. My name is Becky, Socks for Mom, coming to you from the piney woods of East Texas on a hot summer day that's a little overcast. So I'm sitting right here in front of the window in my craft room, and today's FlossTube is about all the Stitchalongs that I'm involved in. I have some progress to show you guys. So grab a cup of ice water or iced tea or iced coffee and come sit down and join me. Speaking of tea, I've got my tea. I have a new favorite thing that I've been doing this summer that I'll share with you guys in case anybody else wants to try it. I buy a jug of tea and then I put these black cherry limeade things in my tea. So I thought I'd share that with you. It's always fun to find out new things that people are doing, new things you might want to try, but it helps keep me hydrated. So let's start with the Stitchalongs, or that's all we're going to do. We're not starting with it. That's all we're doing in this. It's a bit much. I don't want to add anything else in right now. Okay. So first up is Bird Song by, here's my bag, by Samplers Not Forgotten. And I saw pictures of Country Sampler and Spring Green. They have it in their shop, and every time they send out a newsletter, I've admired this for years. So when my under and across stitchers, when we voted for what we wanted to do next, this was the one that won because all of us really like it. And so this is Bird Song. My friend Susan is leading this one. And okay, under and acrossers, you're going to see I'm behind. First, I'll show you my bling, because I have to bling everything out. So I made this. I took the bird. Actually, I took a picture of my cross stitch and made this little thread keep to keep my threads on. So these are all the called for colors, except I'm substituting Dove. Right here on the left, I'm substituting Dove for the Cottage Blue because I wanted mine a little bit more toned down. It's pretty both ways. So here is my progress. And let's see if I can get an accurate color of that linen. That linen is, I'll check in just a second. I just got a new assignment, and it's to stitch the big flower up here. And I really need to get going on that because that was last week's assignment. And no, it's this week's assignment. No, it's last week's assignment. Whatever. I need to do it. So that is Bird Song by Samplers Not Forgotten. And next up, I will show you my biggie, Elizabeth Furniss by Hands Across the Sea, 1838. I like to call her Lizzie. Lizzie was one incredible girl. Lizzie stitched this when she was 13 years old. So I'm doing this sampler for Yvette's birthday, and she has divided it up into monthly assignments, and Olivia Pumpkin Hollow Quilts and Christy Crosshatch Quilts and myself, we joined her for this. So this is her birthday start last October. And mine will never be as perfectly ironed as Olivia's is. She's a big girl. I'll stand up, but I'll show you. This month, I'm working on that huge flower. I'm finishing up these letters up here. And then there is Elvis and Loretta. It's Olivia Calder, and now I can never unsee that. And we are working on the grass. So I need to carry it across to right here and fill in that part. So I have some of the grass assignment done. So let me back up and show you. There you go. She's a beauty. And she takes up most of my time every month. I try to get the assignment finished in the first 2 weeks of all my Stitchalongs, but I've had company, and I set Lizzie aside, and she didn't get as much attention this month as she needed. So I'm just a tad behind, but I'll catch up. I'll catch up. So that's Elizabeth Furniss. Let me go get my others, and I'll be right back. The next stitch along I'm doing with Yvette and Olivia. And that is the Houses of Hawk Run Hollow. When I finished up the village of Hawk Run Hollow, I just wanted to keep a Hawk Run in my life going always. And Olivia and Yvette are the same way. And so we just decided we're going to stitch 3 a year. So I guess we're on the, how many are there? 12, 3 and 12, 4-year plan. 3 to 4 years. So we are working on this block right now. We've stitched one side, we've stitched the bottom portion, and now we're moving up and finishing the top of this house. This is my favorite block. This is the one that I chose to make the thread keep out of. Oh, there's a glare on it. Has a tree. So here is my progress. I'm using silks for mine, and there's a lot of bricks on this. I'm enjoying it. So I usually stitch on this on Friday nights. I'm probably going to have to add in a couple days in addition to Friday nights to get it done this time. So here's the two. Here's the first one and the second one. This is on 40 count Seraphim Dusty Road. So the pattern is by Carriage House. And I'm using the NPI Silks I started this January 1st, 2023. So that's the Houses of Hawkwind Hollow. And also with the under and across stitchers, we decided to do 2 this time instead of 1. And because we had 2 that we voted on that tied and we couldn't decide, and so we just decided to go with both of them. So it's Oh Joyous Day by Blackbird Designs, and I'm leading this one. I'm deviating a bit from the pattern. I have stitched all of this verse here that was on the original one, the antique. So mine is a little bit different from everyone else's. So I've been working on the bird. So the threads are absolutely gorgeous. Of course, I had to bling it. So here's my bling. And here's my progress. And just like everybody who stitches this says, you just can't capture the real life colors on a screen or in a photograph. It's gorgeous. So mine right here says Becky Wilder is my name. Texas is, and I'll keep on going with that. I've got 3 more lines of information. Here's the bird. He's almost done. And then here's the rest that I started on the day that we closed on our big ranch house that we inherited. The intention was for me to finish it on the day that we moved into this house, but that didn't happen. So this commemorates that, because we tried to sell that ranch house for 3 years and ended up moving down here and living in it to sell it. Okay, so that is Oh Joyous Day. There is one more that I didn't bring in here that I started with 2 other friends, the Patriotic Rosies. And we started Liberty House by Brenda Gervais. And I'll just insert a picture right here of that. So those are my SALS, and they're keeping me busy. And when I'm done with all my homework, then I'll stitch on something else like this beauty over here that I want to finish. So the only other thing I will share with you is I've gone Kohana love crazy. If you don't know about the Kohana scissors, they're gorgeous. They're from Japan. And I am now carrying them in my Etsy shop for significant 20% off. Here they are. They're beautiful. This is the vermilion, and this is the burnt sienna. So I am buying a whole bunch of Kohana things, and I have a little video after this of an unboxing of some things that I ordered that came in this sweet little tote. So that's all, friends. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit sluggish today. I'm trying a new medicine that makes me really sleepy. So I don't have my normal pep, but oh, I guess I can show you one more thing. When I was in Denver a couple weeks ago, I went to the Sampler Guild of the Rockies retreat, and we got a beautiful sampler pattern by Beth Twist. That is Margaret Anderson 1813. So she bought it like this. It's gorgeous. And then she found some girls that stitched the design also, I think, and one of them had finished a house. So she was able to finish it up. So I got this beautiful sampler with, she gave us these wooden boards that her husband is now making. And I made some bling right there. And I do this with all my pattern, whenever I'm stitching anything. I print the key on cardstock and punch a hole in it and hang it on my key, so I'm not constantly having to look at the pattern. But I'll look forward to doing this, stitching this someday when I can. So many beautiful things to stitch, and I know you guys would agree with me. Way too many beautiful things to stitch. So that is it for this FlossTube. Thank you so much for watching and for sticking with me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.